God is calling you. God is calling you to be an influencer. God is calling you to be an inspiration. But first, you got to be an influencer and an inspiration in your own household. So, first thing first, we must get our spiritual house in order so we can get our physical house in order. God can't trust us to be a mouthpiece for Him if our spiritual house and physical house is out of order. So, for smoking, drinking, cussing, and fornication and adultery in front of our children, we are already destroying the next generation. And then we got the nerve to say this generation is out of control. So where is the accountability at? We got to lead by example. We are the parents of this next generation. It's time for us as parents to go back to the foundation and seek a relationship with God. The Bible says in Jeremiah 15, in the NLT version, so we can understand this. If you return to me, I will restore you so you can continue to serve me. If you speak good word rather than worthless ones, you will be my spokesman. You must influence them. Do not let them influence you. They will fight against you like an attacking army, but I will make you secure as a fortified wall of bronze. They will not conquer you, for I am with you to protect you and rescue you. I, the Lord, have spoken. That's Jeremiah 19 through 20. When I read this verse, it makes me think of the parents and their children, how the children influence their parents. That seems like that's the popular thing to do now. The kids tell their parents what to do. It's kind of hard to tell your children what to do when you're doing the same thing they doing, when you partying, you drinking and smoking and doing the same thing they doing. Or your kids just run the household because you scared of your children. But here's my testimony. You know, I ran from God for so long, for, for so long, 22 years of my life. So I lived a messed up lifestyle. But like I said, like I had my son this weekend for the first time. And I had to tell him, I said, God work, he's an orderly guy. So even though I stayed away from my kids, and I was telling them I stayed away from y'all for a reason. I didn't want y'all to see me when I was doing what I was doing in the streets, when I was just unfit to be around anybody, but the people I was around. And I said, if I told him this past weekend, I said, if you would have seen me and would have been with me, I would have been that type of dad that would have influenced you to do the wrong thing. You would have been probably drinking, doing what you want to do. But I say, God didn't want that to happen. God didn't want me to corrupt you like that. So don't ever think I stayed away from my children or my kids because I shouldn't have done it, but I was just out there so deep. I didn't want my poison to trickle down on my children. And that's where I come from with this. This is Breaking Bread Outreach. Let's see. The spirit in me, let the spirit in you. Let's get it.